Okay guys, so we are back in still a Brainrot, and for this video, I'm going to be showing you guys every single new leak for update 27, and I will also be telling you guys what you need to do before this insane update. But before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Okay guys, so once again, this is going to be yet another yapping video, so grab your snacks, sit back, relax, and just kind of listen to me yap about this update. So currently guys, we have been given a lot more leaks, and what I mean by a lot more leaks is 2 Brainrots have been leaked. I have a whole entire update description to read to you guys, and the Santa fuse machine has been leaked, and I'm also going to tell you guys what you need to do before this absolutely peak update. So for starters guys, the last update was actually something kind of Christmas related. There were a few Christmas Brainrots, and I think I can actually show you guys these real quick so I can give you guys just a quick little reference before we get into these leaks. Okay guys, so this is all I could find for like a quick example, but I just wanted to talk about this 25 Brainrot right here. If you guys don't already know, this is going to be a daily reward on the advent calendar thing right here. We can actually open it up on the modded version. If we scroll all the way down, day 25, you will get the 25 Brainrot, and this guy will be doing $1 million a second, so pretty worth it. You literally just have to log in every day and you're gonna basically get a free secret from that, which is really easy. Also, this is the festive lucky block, and I'm about to read you guys this update description, but I don't think the festive lucky block is coming in this update. Sadly, it would actually be the next update, but this is mainly what the last update looked like, like Christmas wise. Anyways, time to get into the first leak. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can actually see, okay, a gingerbread man. Now I think his name is gonna be like gingerbread or gingerbread man, one of the two. I'm pretty sure. I have really like no idea. Whenever you actually download this little like gift thing, it says Ginger on it. I don't know if Sammy would name him Ginger, but I mean, anyways, let's actually look at the Brainrot. He has some very nice animations. He kind of, if he's running down the track like that's low-key gonna look pretty good. The design on him looks pretty decent. He looks like a gingerbread. Kind of a quality Brainrot here, but I think we are gonna be getting this in this update, and we're also gonna be getting a limited in this update, which I will show you guys in just a second. But the little gingerbread guy, he looks pretty cool, to be honest. I would say that, I don't know how you're gonna be able to obtain him. Now, I think, actually, you know what? I take that back. I think I know how you're gonna be able to obtain him. Probably from the Santa's fuse thing, okay? Because this Santa fuse thing is going to be very interesting, and I have a lot to explaining to do on that. And I still have to tell you guys when this update actually drops, too. But Sammy has been dropping peak after peak after peak, and this Brainrot already looks extremely peak. And I really just don't think with any Roblox game you could possibly mess up a Christmas update. It is a Christmas update. It is supposed to be cool. It is supposed to look good, and it usually looks good every single time. Now, this little Christmas calendar thing that I was showing you guys is actually a little bit like confusing. I guess you can recover stuff, I assume, yeah, for Robux. But I mean, as you guys can clearly see, it's kind of just like a bunch of question marks, and you don't really know what's gonna even like come after that. It's just kind of like there, It does say that festive lucky blocks are on here, so maybe they are already in the game. I have no idea. But on the update description, I'm gonna spoil a little bit of it. It says that we're gonna be getting the festive lucky blocks next week. So it's like, I don't even really know if they're in the game yet, but they're in the modded version. So I guess that means that they're already in the game files, basically. Anyways, time for this next Brainrot that I want to show you guys. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can actually see a Jolly Grande, I'm pretty sure is the name. Now, this thing is actually going to be limited. All right, I'm not going to speak too much on that. Okay, I'm not going to speak too much on that, but yes, this is going to be a limited Brainrot. It is going to be out. This update is going to release with this Santa's fuse / Christmas update type of update. Okay, I just said update like 40 times in a row, but you understand what I'm trying to say here. You're actually going to have to collect 4 Christmas Brainrots in order to even get this limited, and I do not know how many there is going to be. That's all I'm going to say, because I have to still read the update description to you guys. I don't want to fully spoil it just yet. Now, I mean, if you want to see the update description, you can just skip to the end of the video, but that's beside the point, okay? You should watch the whole video and watch me build up to the update description, because I still have to tell you guys what you need to do before this update, because we all know I give some pretty good advice. All right, I do give pretty good advice. No one be hating on me here. Honestly, I don't know why I showed you guys the Brainrots first, because I should have showed you guys the front cover of this update, because it's actually like pretty decent looking. I did want to talk about Taco Tuesday real quick, because I did not, or no, I did upload on Taco Tuesday, but I didn't talk about the admin abuse or anything like that, and I'm gonna tell you guys why real quick. There was nothing new on Taco Tuesday. It was literally just an admin abuse. That's all it really was. I don't always film during these admin abuses because, I mean, I don't really know how to explain it. It's kind of just like, I don't know, it's just an admin abuse. It's like, it's not that much. If we had like a new Brainrot or something, I would have 100% recorded with it, but we didn't get that at all. Anyways though, guys, it is time for me to get into this Santa Fuse thing real quick. I'm just gonna kind of like show you guys a screenshot of it. I'm gonna explain it more in depth after I show you guys like the time of the update and stuff. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see a picture of the Santa's Fuse. Now, the reason I'm showing this picture is because this is the front cover of the actual like Santa's Fuse update. This is what it's going to look like. Now, this looks really cool because as you guys were seeing earlier, I was showing the Santa's Fuse machine and it is wrapped up in a present right now. This is what it looks like unwrapped. The color scheme on it is very nice. The machine, you know, basically just kind of like the other machines, you know, there's a little like garage opening thing on it. There's a collect zone, so you know you're gonna obviously be able to fuse things together, and whenever you fuse things together, you're gonna have Brainrots that are going to come out of that little garage, and you're gonna be able to take it into your base. Now, best thing that I would suggest with that, actually just a little bit of advice for all the newer players, make a private server and do that, because I guarantee you, you're gonna be able to get your stuff stolen if you go into a public server. Just letting you guys know, just for the record, okay? Then, you know, that's all I was really just trying to get at there. But the color scheme of this thing looks amazing. Oh my god, Christmas colors are just so good in general. This thing looks like it's going to be absolutely sick. Now, I'm going to tell you guys what time the update is, and then I'm going to yap about the Santa's Fuse for a little bit and kind of explain it in more depth. Actually, you know what? I'm going to actually read the update description first and then yap about the Santa's Fuse a little bit because I don't want to spoil too much because the update description actually explains it pretty well here, okay? You guys are probably going to want to know how good and, you know, well it's actually explaining it. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see, all right, the update, all right? It says Santa's Fuse, new Fuse plus event. Now, you're probably wondering what this event is going to be. Now, once again, you guys are going to have to wait. I know, it sucks. You're going to have to wait until I read the update description. Very sorry. But as you guys can see, it says that the update is on Saturday, December 6th at 2 p.m. Now, I want to explain this even more real quick. 2 p.m. is my time, okay? So I'm on Central Time. If you are on EST, which is Eastern Time, you are 1 hour ahead of me, so the update will be at 3 p.m. for you. If you are on Pacific Time, it will be at 12 p.m. for you, and you will be 2 hours behind me. If you are in the UK, usually all my friends who are from the UK are about 6 hours ahead of me, so it'll be at about 8 p.m. for you guys. Now, any other like time zones, I really just don't know, and that's kind of just how it is. I'm very sorry, guys. I could low-key learn more time zones just to help you guys out, because like I know it can get like really confusing, but my main suggestion here, and I say this every single time I show what time the update is at, go on Roblox, look at the update, it will show it in your time, okay? Just make sure that like Roblox is connected to the actual like time on your device and like knows what time zone you are, and you should be good, because Roblox should know what time zone you are. They should know what language you speak, etc., and you would actually be able to like see the, you know, time schedule. I know I talk about this every single video as well, but Sammy has been doing Saturday updates for a minute now. I don't know if he's ever going back to Friday updates. It would be very dumb to go back to Friday updates if I do say so myself, because, you know, Sammy has done a lot of Saturday updates. One of those Saturday updates has broken the record before. They've probably gotten, I don't know, like 25 to 26 million freaking players. But for those of you that don't know, Sammy actually used to do Friday updates. These Friday updates consisted of, you know, updating at like 4 p.m., like trying to time it to where kids are out of school. But to be fair, it's a Friday, so, you know, if there are people in different areas, which there obviously are, they're probably still in school whenever the update happens. Like, it's just, yeah, it's just kind of, it was kind of cooked. But whenever school started back around, Sammy eventually started doing Saturday updates again. But guess what else updates on Saturday? Grow a Garden and probably a lot of other games. But still, Brainrot has proved multiple times in a row, I mean, probably not even like in a row, probably just over and over again, that they will be getting the most players on every single freaking update. They have broken crazy records. Saturday updates have been going amazing for them. They try and update in the afternoon, while like Grow a Garden updates in like really early in the morning for me. Probably not for other people, but it's really early in the morning for me. But Sammy kind of just updates in the afternoon. It's just like, it's perfect timing for me. This game is perfect for me in this channel, I'm telling you guys. Anyways though, the main point, okay, the main point here is that, you know, Sammy's been overriding all these big games. A lot of people have been saying that Grow a Garden fell off. In my opinion, 100 to 200k players is not falling off. Now, is it worse than what they used to get? Yes, it is, but that's not like falling off. Like still a Brainrot, I think hit like 300k players like the other day. I was not stressed out at all. People are still pulling views on this game as YouTubers. People know what this game is. People like watching content on this game. I like watching content on this game. I like making content on this game. And they're still doing weekly updates, and they're still doing Taco Tuesdays, and they're still doing all the things, and the ideas are just getting even better because I love December updates. I love Christmas updates. Give me the updates. Like, oh my gosh. Anyways, though, that's enough yapping about that part. Now it's finally time for me to get into this update description. Now this part is going to be very nice and very cool, but you guys are gonna need to freaking pay attention, all right? Because I'm about to yap, all right? I'm just letting you know I'm about to yap. For those of you who don't like the yap, you should probably just click off the video, because like we should already know that I'm a yapatron at this point, and this is what this channel is based off of, and I love doing it. Anyways, continuing. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see description. Now it says Santa's Fuse. It says new Christmas fuse machine with 15 Brainrots. Yeah, that's right. 15 Brainrots, bro. Oh my gosh. That is genuinely insane to me. So yeah, there's 15 Brainrots dropping. I've shown you guys 2 Brainrots, by the way. And yeah, there's going to be 15. It says including 4 new secrets. So we're getting 4 new secrets and also 11 more, Brainrots beside that. And then also a limited as well, because if we look down here, now this is probably where the event part comes in. If you guys look a little bit more down, it says winter hour. This will happen every 2 hours, spawning a random Christmas Brainrot. So every 2 hours, a random Christmas Brainrot will spawn. This will probably consist of the gingerbread guy that we just saw, or probably one of the 15 Brainrots that we just talked about. It says collect and redeem all 4 Christmas Brainrots to claim a limited La Jolly Grande. So I guess that there's 4 Christmas Brainrots that are going to obviously equal this La Jolly Grande. Now it says limited. It does not say the amount that there is going to be. There is no leaks on that yet, but I'm guaranteeing you guys, okay, like guaranteed, there's going to probably be some type of like stand, and there's going to be 4 Christmas Brainrots that it's going to require for you to actually get the La Jolly Grande, and you're just going to have to get those Brainrots, and then you'll get the La Jolly Grande. I mean, it makes a pretty good amount of sense. There's really like nothing else to even talk about here. But there is one part I'm a little bit confused about. It says all 4 Christmas Brainrots. So is it talking about the 4 secrets or just like 4 random Christmas Brainrots? I have no idea. I guess we're just gonna have to see. But now if we look at the very bottom, it says new festive lucky block next week. So next week we are getting the festive lucky block. It is already in the modded version of the game, but the thing is that they can't really do anything with this, like a lucky block that's in my base. I will show you guys in a second and kind of open one of them up so you guys can see the options that are in them. There's not really much that they can actually do with them because it's not fully in the game yet. So let me just kind of come over here real quick. That's it for the update description, by the way, guys. But let me come over here real quick. All right, and we are going to do a little bit of this. Yeah, see, it's kind of just oh yeah, that was the other Brainrot that I missed. It was the Cookie and Milky. It was the other one that I missed. But yeah, as you guys can see, it goes through the Cookie and Milky, the Ballerina, the Giftini, the 25, and then I think like a Chuaini or some crap. I don't even freaking know. All right, guys. So if we look at the Santa's Fuse machine right here, all right, kind of just, I guess we can actually, wait, can we just like jump on it now? Oh, we can. Cool. So as you guys can see, all right, compared to the design that I showed you guys on screen earlier, the kind of the funnels and stuff are the same, but as I was telling you guys, it is currently wrapped in a present. It is basically a complete and utter secret at the moment. But how this Santa Fuse machine is probably going to work is, I would assume, is similar to the other Fuse machines, but again, we have no idea, okay? We have no idea if it's really going to be the same exact thing or not. The machine design is similar to the other machines, except for just like, it being Christmas color, it being Christmas base, because it's literally a Santa's Fuse machine. But I think how this is probably going to work, okay, is, well, there's going to be 15 Brainrots in there, and it's probably just going to be like your regular Fuse machine, probably like 4 Brainrots is going to equal something bigger, and then, once you get that bigger thing, you can fuse that into something probably even better, and you can probably just keep on getting better and better and better. Now, there's probably going to end up being like different spawns in these Santa Fuses, okay? There's probably going to be like different spawns, which means like, it's probably not always going to be the same recipes in there. It's probably not always going to be the same Brainrots in there because they have to switch off. I mean, if they had an option to be able to fuse all 15 Brainrots and just automatically like get them, it would just be crazy. So it's probably going to be a chance-based thing, and that's kind of how this game is. It's a chance-based game. So it's kind of just like you gotta get lucky, you gotta get the right things in the centrifuge machine, and after that you're basically chilling, I guess, you know? Anyways though, guys, that is enough, okay, with the leaks. Now it is time for me to tell you guys what you need to do before this update. Now, we might have a little bit more to talk about than usual. I give basically the same advice, but this time it might end up being a little bit different. So for starters, if you guys look at the number in the bottom left, okay, I'm gonna circle it with my mouse, but that is my moolah down there, my money, my precious green, okay? Now, my moolah is pretty important to me, but moolah is also really important in this game. So what I would suggest the most, okay, first off is stacking money. If you are a new player, if you are, I mean, even a top player, stack your money, dude. Stack your money. Because look, Brainrots cost money right here. If you go to the shop, I've shown this many different times before. My scroll wheel is broken. Yes, it is still broken. I'm not lying to you guys, but I'm just gonna scroll through these prices until we get to the bottom. But look at how expensive this stuff starts to get. You need money in this game. Look, giant potion, I own it, but I think it's probably like anywhere from like 1 to 2 billion. But even the attack dog, oh my god, like $1 billion, dude. There are 17 rebirths in this game. If we go to the very top of my base real quick, we can actually see, look at how many slots are up here, dude. I think the next rebirth will probably officially give us maybe a new floor, maybe a 4th floor, possibly. I have no idea. Maybe we have 2 more slots to unlock first, and then we'll get something like that. I don't really know. But, you know, Sammy usually drops a rebirth every other update. He hasn't been doing it all that much lately. And as you guys just read on the update description, there's not really going to be a new rebirth in this update. So there's not a real point in like stacking your money as much for this update, but there kind of is, because Sammy will base it off of when he had the last update. So it's going to probably be the correct amount of money still. So you just need to always be stacking your money because it's worth it. It's worth getting the last rebirth. It's worth doing all these things, having the extra space in your base, not even including the multi, what am I talking about right now? The cash multi right here, which is times 18 for me. Yeah, the more rebirths you get, the higher your cash multi. That is really important as well. There are just a lot of aspects that are really good for it. I think it's good for the leaderboards as well. I mean, just stack your money, dude. Stack your money, get the best Brainrots, do your freaking thing. Now, second, okay, there are going to be a lot of Brainrots coming in this update. There's going to be a Christmas fuse machine with literally 15 Brainrots. And what are you going to need to probably fuse those Brainrots together? Oh, you're going to need money to fuse those Brainrots together. So there you go. There's also going to be 4 new secrets. Now, I'm going to be honest here. It says that every 2 hours, a random Christmas Brainrot will spawn. So I don't know if your luck is really going to necessarily matter here because you're still going to get a Christmas Brainrot every 2 hours. But I think that luck is still, I mean, actually, I take that back. Luck is still going to matter here, obviously. Oh, great. A freaking random Abbott event just spawned in my game. All right, there we go. I had to fix that just real quick. Anyways, we are back now. What in the freaking world is happening? What is this? Okay, anyways, continuing though, guys. You know, you're probably not going to need to go in the shop and purchase luck. I will explain this in a little bit more depth to you guys, okay? So as you guys can see right now, my server luck, actually, perfect example, is at max right now. So do you guys see how it says 999? Okay, the strategy is to actually let this run out. Let this timer run out, buy it for 200 Robux, and then buy 999 again, and then you will get 30 minutes of 4 times luck instead of just, you know, spending 999 to get just an extra 15 minutes. That is a better way, and it's a little bit more expensive, but it's way more worth it, okay? Way more worth it. That is if you are buying luck, okay? Only buy luck if you have the Robux. Don't go spending your mom's freaking credit card on freaking luck, all right? Only buy that if you have the Robux to buy that. I hope that makes sense to, you know, any little kids that are watching this. Do not spend your mom's credit card on luck, okay? Just like literally only buy that if you have Robux. But you're not really gonna need to buy it at the start anyways, because whenever Sammy updates, there is admin abuse every time. That's why there's a crap ton of players. There will probably be an admin abuse this time. You'll probably end up getting like freaking 12x luck because Sammy just goes crazy with the luck. So it's going to be really good. But I just mean if you're chilling on like a random Tuesday, all right, and you need some really good luck, actually not on a random Tuesday because he does admin abuse on Tuesdays as well. If you're chilling on like a random Monday, all right, on still a Brainrot, you probably just want to like, I don't know, buy some luck if you're able to, okay? Because it's worth it, and don't let people tell you it's not worth it because it doesn't really make much sense. If you have the Robux to do it, just do it. It is a luck-based game. At the end of the the day, the more luck that you can get, the better. Okay, now do it the right way. Do not use accounts manager on Roblox and make 12 different accounts, because I'm pretty sure that's against Roblox TOS. But get a few different devices and have a few different accounts looking at the spawn if you really want to be a real grinder, because with every account you're basically just doubling your luck anyway because you have a brand new account. But you know, and if you're like feeling like Jeff Bezos and you're like, you know, rich and you live in the suburbs in a mansion, you know, you could probably, you know, buy luck on all of your alt accounts and your main account and just like leave it running all freaking day long. But that's only if, you know, you're like extremely freaking rich. But you know, just making a bunch of alt accounts and leaving them up and running in general, and just make, you know, you have to make sure you watch so you don't miss anything. Just doing that in general is good as well. And then the other advice that I have is that Sammy actually does mini admin abuses, like not like a full-on admin abuse, but if you're usually early to the update or we're already in the game, like I've been in the game like 2 hours before Sammy did an update one time, and he gave the early birds like, you know, a little bit of stuff, which is really cool. But I would recommend just getting in a group chat with your friends or something, or with some people who are active on this game, and they will tell you whenever Sammy's doing a secret admin abuse or something like that. It's very useful. I have the same exact thing. We just name it admin alert group chat, and they just text it every time like some admin crap is happening. Anyways though, guys, I have yapped a lot. That is the best advice that I can give you guys, and I hope you take the advice far, because I basically give the same advice every video. But hey, it's good advice. Take it. It's worth it. That's the best that I can do for this update. But let me know what you guys think about this update in the comments down below, and you know, kind of just predict how many players there are gonna be. I'm gonna say at least like 20 million plus, and let me know if you guys think that it's going to be a W or L update or not, because this update seems like it's gonna be really freaking good. But that's enough yapping from me. Okay guys, so I really did enjoy making this video. I'm not gonna lie, this update looks insane. I mean, bro, we are literally going to be getting 15 brand new Brainrots and a humongous freaking fuse machine. This update is going to be so freaking hype. I am going to be hyping this update up like crazy though, because we're going to be getting a crap ton of new things. Also a brand new limited. There's going to be stuff happening every 2 hours. There's going to be like 4 brand new secrets. I mean, you guys better get on and get ready. But anyways, guys, make sure to join my Discord server if you want daily updates on videos or just want an active community in general. And also make sure to like and subscribe so I can feed my family. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.